It's the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and let's have a look now at KNT Netball. An exciting round of matches last week, last minor round of games this weekend, and Sally from KNT Netball is on the line with us to go through it all. How are you, Sally?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. We had some interesting games last weekend. Let's start with Keith, who took on Narracourt. Did what they needed to do against the Narracourt crew and had a very solid win in the end, 55-38.
Yeah, it was a big win here, that 17 goals. Like Narracourt obviously probably didn't have their finals hopes sort of shot by last week, but yeah, definitely Keith on that top of that ladder, coming into finals with some really, really good form and having a great win over the Demons girls last week. Yeah,
indeed. So their finals hopes pretty much blown out of the water now. I'm not sure, but I think it might be. No, it's mathematically impossible now for Narracourt to make it. I just had to work out the number of games played and how it all works. So they won't be playing finals, but. We move on and have a look at some of the other games from last week. Lucindale, they had a good win over your Bordertown crew there, 46-29. So certainly locks them into their top 5 position.
Absolutely a great win here by Lucindale. They just looked good all over the court last week. I think it was an even last quarter, so Bordertown finished off well, but the damage was done in that first 3 quarters. And Lucindale, finished 4th and look good in finals. And, yeah, they've got some players back just at the end of the season, which will make them look even better.
Penola thrashed Pathway too here, 85-16. That's a massive win for the Penola crew and locks them into a double chance.
It does, yeah, massive win here, 85 goals. And April Possingham, Penola's goal shooter, shooting 66 of them at 84%. So she's just having a fantastic season, and hopefully she continues this form, come into finals. But, yeah, obviously Pathway, we thought they wouldn't get the win, but, yeah, a disappointing effort. But good luck to them, and, yeah, they've done well for the season. And, yeah, still playing, so that's great.
Yep. And the last match was the best match of the round, the closest indeed. And Mundalla almost secured their finals berth here against Border Districts, but Borders in the end just a little bit too good when it mattered, 43-40. So Border Districts keep their top 2 spot. Mundalla still have a little bit of work to do this weekend.
They do. Yeah, they probably almost think they're almost there, but, yeah, they would love to have another win just to come into finals. But a 3-goal loss to Border Districts. Now 7 goals down at 3-quarter time. So a great last quarter effort, and perhaps if they had a few more minutes, they might have got the win. But to come within 3 goals, the second top team coming into finals was a great effort.
Yeah, it is. So, all right, let's have a look at this round of matches. And just to explain the situation, I think the top 5 is locked in position bar 1 spot. So Keith are going to finish top, Border Districts are going to finish 2nd, Penola are going to finish 3rd, Lucindale are going to finish 4th, Mundalla and Kaibi Bolai. This is where the interest remains. So let's have a look at who those 2 sides are going to be playing. First of all, Lucindale will host Mundalla. If Mundalla win, they're in. It's as simple as that.
Absolutely, yep. You've been, you're in. It's always the way by come this end of the season. So you have that win, you've got the best chance possible. So, yep, definitely in if they win.
Yep. And will they win?
Quite possibly. They've come up to Border Districts last week and only lost by 3 goals. So anything is possible. But I'm actually thinking Lucindale are looking really good. So I'm not quite sure they will get the win, but, even if they don't, they possibly are going to play each other again next week. So it could be a preview of that. But
could be.
Hopefully it's a great game anyway, and I just think Lucindale's looking good at this time of the year.
Okay. Kaibi Bolite, they are travelling to Border Districts, and half of the equation is they need Lucindale to do them a favour and beat Mundalla, and then they have to head to Francis and beat Border Districts, and that seems to me like a tall order.
Yep, another tall order, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know if they can. Like, Kaibi's obviously had 4 wins for the season, but probably needed to get 1 or 2 more under their belt through the year to get that final spot. And I think Border District had a bit of a scare last week. They'll regroup and want to have some good form for the next few weeks. So I think they'll get the win and Kaibi will just miss out.
Now, there is a situation here where Mundalla can lose, Kaibi can win, and they can still miss out. So they've got to worry about percentage as well. That makes it a very tall order.
It does, and it's a 4% difference there at the moment, so it's going to have to be some big margins there. And I think the margins in this competition have been close all year, so I think that top 5 will see the same again next week, and those positions will be the same.
Yeah, it's roughly about, from my maths isn't great, but it's roughly about a 50 to 60 goal differential. So they need to win by 30 and have Mundalla lose by 30, and that's unlikely.
It probably isn't, yeah. So, anything's possible, but I think there's a slim possibility, but a miracle may happen.
That's true. Let's have a look at the other matches for the weekend. First of all, Pathway, they host their last game of the year against Keith. That's a tall order.
Yeah, top versus bottom. I just hope they put in a great effort and finish off the season well at home. And, Keith will play well. They'll have the week off next week, so they could rest some bodies this week as well, but they will have the week off. But I just hope it's a great game and Pathway finish well.
Yeah. And traditional rivals here at Narracourt, Bordertown taking on Narracourt, and I reckon this game will be a beauty. It's grand final day for both of these sides, and I reckon Bordertown are a chance here.
Oh, absolutely. Again, it's, eighth playing ninth or seventh playing eighth, so, not much to play for except their pride on the line and, finishing off the season with a win. So hopefully this is a close one. I think, Bordertown do have the chance. They had a not too bad game at the start of the year, but perhaps Narracourt on their home turf will finish off strong. But, let's hope for a close one, maybe even a draw.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's hope it's a good round of matches. I'm sure it will be. Anything else, Sally?
No, so that's been it. We're just looking forward to our last minor rounds of the year. So we've got through our 14 rounds, so we're glad about that. So let's hope for the next 4 weeks of good finals netball. And just a quick shout out that our presentation day for the KNT will be on the Sunday, the 12th of September. So we'll look forward to all those award winners being awarded that day.
Excellent. All right, we'll talk more about that next week. For now, we'll leave it there. Good on you, Sally, and enjoy the netball.
Will do. Thank you.